And it's a greetings to you wherever you are in this world. Hey, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hey, consider hitting like, subscribing, and dangling that notification bell and setting it to all so you can be notified when I release a video or go live. Very much like now. An impromptu session of Subsistence. Yes, probably not going to be a long one. I doubt there'll be anybody else playing other than myself. I'm going to go in and just have a little looky-loo at what's going on. Get that BCU built. For that thing down at the bottom in the cave in the lava tubes. Yeah, that little shack, the love shack or whatever. Alrighty, let's get ourselves sorted. I've unmuted myself in Discord in case anybody decides to pop in. Q is playing, but he's very heavily invested into his solo game at the moment, so I doubt we'll see him. We may hear from him, but I doubt we'll see him. All right, let's see what we got. There he is. Told you he'd appear. January? Oh crap, it's gonna be cold. Just shows you how long since I've last played. A week and it's already January? What the hell is that all about? The Magic Q, how are you doing, man? Alrighty. Like I said, it's very much an impromptu session. This got to try and free up a little bit of space this week coming. I've got a fair whack of recording to get done. That includes potentially some Microsoft Flight Simulator. What else am I thinking about? Happy Canada Day. Canada has a day. Bloody hell. Good, good. I'm glad, man. I didn't realize Canada had a day. What kind of day does Canada have? A happy day? God damn it, where the hell is everything? Jesus. Do we not have anything to light anything in this place? I'll just nick that then. Oh, it's there. Oh, duh. What a dumbass. I didn't even see that. Just shows you. Oh god, no, I'm trying to put the wrong thing in there. What the bloody hell? God damn. Where's everything? Right here. Okay, we'll get that sorted. Let's slap this on for now. I gotta change my clothes. Last time I was playing, I was in shorts and everything. Jesus, what the hell has happened? Bloody hell. Good God. Get me heavies on. It's gonna be cold out there. There we go, that's a bit better. Yay, we got heat. Okay, let's check these guys. Hey, how you all doing? So last time I was in air, everything was a-okay. I took a diving down and went down into the lava tubes and built a place, and now all of a sudden there's fucking snow. How the hell did that happen so quickly? Jesus. Okay, slap all this stuff on. Keep it going.
I know when I checked on the server yesterday, it was in November.
Yesterday it was in November?
Yeah.
Like yesterday as in your Thursday or Friday? Your Friday.
Yeah, my Friday.
It was only in November. It's already in January?
Mm-hmm. So probably early January.
Right. Just gone. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. But that is... Holy crap, that is a fast turnaround.
Yeah. I noticed that it seems to go pretty quick.
Yeah. So happy Canada to all Canadians out there. Eh?
Eh?
So what
Happy
is what is Canada Day?
Oh, it's just when Canada became the Dominion of Canada.
Right. Well, in that case, happy Canada Day. Is that a thing to say?
Quasi.
Happy Canada.
Well, some would disagree, some would agree. Hard to say.
Why would some disagree about there being a Canada Day?
There are the First Nations who...
Right, okay.
Yeah,
fair
okay.
enough.
So
Indigenous,
okay.
Yes,
I totally understand that perspective. But my ancestors were never here when that happened.
Yeah, so why are you getting blamed for it? Yeah. I guess
Well,
they want the government to do something about it. Well, what can the government do?
That's exactly it. And if the government can do something, what can they do?
Yeah, exactly. What can
I mean,
the government do?
apart from acknowledging all the travesties, what can we do about it? We can't bring back what happened. We can't change what happened. All we can do is change as we go forward.
So basically what we're talking about is compensation. Everything has a monetary value, right?
Yes and no. That's the thing is...
Life doesn't have a monetary value. Those ones that are dead no longer get... You know, there's no monetary value for that. But everybody has their angle, right?
Yeah.
What do they want? More land? Do they want their land back?
That and other things.
Please tell me they don't want all the white people to be gone.
They could want that. Some of them. They're looking for like decolonization and stuff like that.
How are you supposed to decolonize something that's colonized?
Yeah.
I mean, how can... I mean, it's all very well us saying that, being white people, aka not indigenous to the land. I'm certainly not, but I am, by all rights and purposes, an African.
Well,
although I'm white.
I'm of the land because I was born here.
Well, there you go. So how can they want a decolonization of a people? What, just because it happened to them? What is this, tit for tat, eye for an eye? Because I know a lot of the people in this country think like that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's tough to understand some of the deep internal things that go on. You've heard about the residential school things going on, like finding graves,
Right.
and things like that from former residential school areas where they were built. That involved the Catholic Church and the government of Canada. And
God, don't get me started
like
on the Catholic Church or any church. Bloody hell.
Yeah, well, yeah, you see where I am with that too.
Yep.
Look,
Look, I mean, I get it. I totally understand. I understand their plight and their argument about things, and I understand coming from a country that I come from. Totally get it. But why, like you said, you're indigenous to the land. I was born here. That makes me an African. By all intents and purposes, we are an African continent. I'm a South African, but I'm an African. Born in South Africa, but South Africa's part of Africa, so that makes me an African. So what is it that people want then? Because for us, a couple of years back, all white people got blamed, including Jan van Riebeck, who founded South Africa, the Dutch guy. So now we got to blame all of the Dutch people and all their ancestors. I mean, where does it fucking end, and where does it make sense? None of it makes sense.
Well, therein lies the question is when are we going to stop looking at the past and taking and okay, yes, we need to acknowledge the mistakes. Yes, we.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mistakes. Yes, we acknowledge.
But that's what I'm saying. Everything has has a means to an end. So what do they want? I mean, that's basically what it boils down to, right? Everybody wants something.
Yeah. And that's the thing is some people want compensation. Some people just want reconciliation, which is, hey, I'm
down for that. Yeah, absolutely. But don't point a finger and say you're to blame, because that is complete bollocks.
I mean, if my ancestors were around then, and if I was around then, I certainly wouldn't be siding with the British government.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't this funny?
Nor the French.
Just funny.
Even though
the British, the French. Yeah, exactly. The same for us, dude.
Most.
We had exactly the same. The British, the Dutch, the French. It's all the same. They're to blame for all the shit that it's been pinpointed on us now. Why should we get the blame for it? It's messed up. I understand there's anger, and I totally get it, but I'm not to blame for that. Shit, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it's for some people it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But
I feel sorry for the current generation that gets taught to hate people because of what's happened in the past.
And therein lies the thing is the indigenous people aren't reaching the hate. That's the thing. Most aren't. Some really hardliners are. But those are few. And most people aren't listening to them. Most people are listening to the voices that are shouting that we acknowledge what has happened and we want to reconciliate and we want to move forward and work together as one people in a country of many peoples.
Yeah. Well, welcome to South Africa. That's been the dream for how many years now? It's fucking worse.
Unfortunately, it's been a dream for many of empires, many of countries.
Yeah.
Just too many people have too many differences.
Yep.
And not enough understanding.
And there's an awful lot of greed out there too.
Yeah, that plays a part.
An awful lot of greed.
Self-preservation, family preservation, bloodline preservation.
Yeah. Well, in this country, it's very. I've got to be very careful what I say here. Obviously, it's a very, very tricky situation. It has been precarious since the 50s and 60s, and it continues to be very precarious, and if not worse, because you get the ANC followers, a majority, I would say, probably 99% are black people, Zulu, Xhosa, and so on, I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
different ethnic groups, and amongst all of this, you get the real indigenous people like the Khoisan and so on, the San people and all that sort of stuff. And they're such a minority, but they have just as much equal rights to the land as I do. And that whole thing is about Black Lives Matter and all that drives me up the fucking wall, man. Because as far as I'm concerned, and this is just my humble opinion, Chad, whoever listens to this after we are live, is that all lives matter. I don't give a rat's ass if you are pink, purple, green, polka dots. I don't care, man. Just be nice human. And everything will be alright. Forget color. Color doesn't exist. If you forget color, everything is okay. Just get over yourself. Unfortunately, there's very few people that think like I do. And I would hazard a guess like you do. And there's a lot of people out there that get taught from a very young age or get grown up into a household that hates and is prejudiced. And we're left with trying to re-educate those people. And that's like hitting your head against a brick wall. Oh, I just got a chicken.
Yeah, there's too much hate and not enough understanding.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Well said. Yeah. I mean, I remember, I often think back in it because it changed my viewpoint. Two things that happened in my life that changed my thought pattern. When I was in school, so what is standard 6? Grade 4?
Yes.
Or standard 6 would have been grade 8. So grade 8.
Wow.
Okay. Or something like that. I don't know what why did they have to change everything? I don't know. We didn't have any black people or colored people in our school. I mean, I grew up in an environment that was very much segregated, and as a kid, when you're growing up in that, you get indoctrinated in that sort of belief. And we always had like domestic. Fuck me, where's that dog? Didn't see it. Bloody hell, gave me a fright.
Yeah, they're pretty sneaky.
Little bastard got me. But we always had domestic helpers in the house, and I always used to enjoy their company, understanding where they were from and their stories and stuff like that. I was inquisitive because we were told in school you don't mix, you don't do anything like that. Yes, we're going through changes. I'm talking about the 80s here. You know, and the change was already afoot. You know. But I was born in '72, probably at the peak of all the big issues in this country, and I remember getting our pool built, and there was a guy called Samson. I'll never forget him. I've got a photograph of him and I was maybe 8 or something like that, and he was one of the workers putting our pool in. And there's a picture of me standing with him as proud as anything, because I didn't see color. So it's only when I got older that I saw color, but in reverse. Okay, as you get older, you start getting sort of, you don't think so freely anymore. You start sort of getting indoctrinated into how people around you behave, peer pressure, all that sort of stuff. And two things that happened in school. I was in grade 8 or whatever the hell it was, and we were doing math, and I was useless at math. I just didn't understand how the concept of maths and nothing. And the teacher said, I was an idiot anyway, but I was fucking around, and the teacher said to me, OP, come up here and write out this problem. And I stood there in front of the board and I just drew a complete blank. I just couldn't think of the answer. And he turned around and looked at me in front of the entire class and said, now everybody knows the K word, right? I'm not going to say the word because it's disgusting. But everybody knows the K word, okay? I'll spell it out for you, okay, chat? I'm not going to say it.
No, it's okay. We get it.
Okay. And he turned around. No, I'm not saying see you next Tuesday. I'm not saying that word. I'm derogatory term defining a black person in this country. And he turned around and said to me, I'd rather replace you with a, and then he said the K word. In front of the entire class of like 20, 30 pupils. Now, there's two ways you could take that. One, the guy's a bigot and a racist, which he was. He was a fucking arsehole anyway. Mr. Dix was his name. D-I-X. Well, he was a dick indeed. He also happened to be one of the cricket coaches that I played under, and he was a dick there as well in sport. I could have excelled at cricket, but because I was surrounded by racists and assholes, I just couldn't excel in that sport. So anyway, after he said that to me, I saw color completely differently, but in the opposite. You know, I saw white people as fucking assholes. Because doing that, you're not endearing yourself by saying that, you know. You're making yourself out look like a complete dick, pardon, you know. And that's what he said to me. I'd rather replace you with a K word. And I was just like mortified. And it was exactly then, at that point, that I lost interest in school, in sport, in everything. Because of that one teacher, closed-minded, racist idiot. And yeah, that changed my view on everything. And then the second one that was like really a massive turning point for me was closer to 90 when Mandela was getting released publicly, at least, because that all happened in 1990. That whole process began. Officially, 94 was the elections, I think, or something like that. But you know, 91, 92 was released from Pollsmoor prison as a visual thing, but he had already been released prior to then. But you know, for the public to acknowledge him and stuff like that. We knew nothing about Nelson Mandela as kids growing up. We knew nothing because it was exempt from everything historical. So we couldn't learn about him. We knew nothing about him. And we lived in the fucking country. That's how the white government controlled absolutely every aspect of your life. So I'm standing on a train station, ready to get into third class, which is for black people and colored people, non-whites basically. And I didn't see that. I just didn't give a shit about color. And I'll stand on the train and there's another story after this, but this particular one, train load was coming through, and it wasn't a stopping train. It was just a slow drive-through train. And as a lot of black and color people back then, they kept the doors open and hanging outside and whatever as the train used to go by the station. I sat there in the third section waiting for the next train, waiting for this train to go by. And a guy just stopped and spat right in my face because I was white. And as soon as that happened, I was like, Jesus, what the hell is wrong with people? You know, first you get your white teacher calling you a fucking rather replace you with indigenous type. And then you get a black person spitting in your face because you're white. Now, talk about a contrast of fucking feelings. So I was filled with rage at that point. I was like, why are they targeting me? Why? What did I do? But, you know, some people can't see past the color of your skin. It's as simple as that. That's the lesson I took from it. which is kind of actually mature for an 18-year-old, 19-year-old. You know, it's like, geez, it's one of the reasons why I couldn't wait to leave this country, actually. And then the next one was, it happened way before then. I was in a band with a couple of mates. My brother, good friend Davron, and another good friend Greg. We all grew up in the same street and stuff like that. And we were looking for a drum kit, and we got it from another good friend of ours, Simon Day. And Simon became a very good friend of ours. His dad actually worked with my dad in Simonstown Dockyard. If anybody wants to find out what that is, it's the Naval Dockyard. And he was at a bar. We're talking about an 18-year-old, yeah, or even younger, at a bar, and he was on his way back. He was in third class as well, because he was also one of those guys that I kind of hung out with the same kind of people, you know. We didn't see color and stuff like that. And he was on his way back from having a couple of drinks at a place in a local place called Cork Bay, the Brass Bell, very well known bar in the area. And it was probably around about 8 o'clock at night, so it wasn't like 1 o'clock in the morning or anything like that. But in case, these two guys jumped him on third class and stabbed him in the chest to get his black jacket. That's all they wanted, was his leather jacket. That fucking Simon loved that leather jacket so much. It was his pride and joy, that leather jacket. Yeah, this guy was 17 or 18 at the time, man. Good friend. And they stabbed him, but in the process of doing that, they punctured his heart. And killed him. Yeah, murdered him. Basically, he got off the train at our hometown, went through the underground section to get to the other side, walked to a restaurant, bleeding out. There he is, the magic cue. And he slumped down on the restaurant's bench. They thought he was drunk and said, you know, Simon, you got to go home, kind of vibe, because everybody knew everybody. It's a small town. And next minute they realized there's just blood everywhere. Took him to the hospital, and where he died. And it was, as part of the band as he was, it was a very short-lived moment. He was part of the band. Sort of dog, where are you? I hate these white walls. Can't see jack. Yeah, so I remember going to his funeral, and that was just devastating. The entire funeral, and people outside were waiting because there was no seating inside. He was so popular, so young, and he was in the band with us for a very short while. And we said to his mother if we could play a song, Knocking on Heaven's Door, live at the church, and she just said she could not handle that. So yeah, that was so devastating for us. And it was two black guys that attacked him. So, you know, it's like moments like that just sort of like adjust your attitude and the way that you see things, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
when that shit happens, it's just like, how can you not hate? You know, I hated the fact that he was taken from us like that at such a young age. And I remember the police phoned us the night it happened, because we were on the contact list. Oh. And you know, my brother and I were just parking off and being idiots as usual, and just chillaxing and doing nothing. And they just rang phone and said, yeah, he's been stabbed and he's dead. So can you come down to Fishhook and come, be with the parents? We went the next day to go see his mum and dad. I mean, Nobody should have to go through that, man. No parent should have to go through that. It was absolutely devastating. So, I mean, the gist of it is what I'm saying is I'm not blaming every single black person for the death of Simon, for the guy that spat in my face, or I'm not blaming every white person for being a racist. That's fucking stupidity. That's my point. It's easy to say forgive and forget. I will never forgive the guys for killing Simon. Nor will I forgive the guy that spat in my face. It's as trivial as it was. In hindsight, I'm not angry about it, but I'll never forgive the guy for doing that because you've set a precedence now. People will think that we're on the train and saw that happen and the train was full will go, that's how you treat white people. As much as white people were treating black people terribly as well. So don't blame every white person for the way that the fucking few and moronic treated black people. It ain't cool. It ain't the way to do shit. And don't blame me for the past sins of my forefathers. How can you blame Jan van Riebeck? You know, a Dutch settler that came here and founded the Cape. You can't blame the Dutch for that. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. I'm angry now.
Uh-oh. Angry South African.
Yeah, watch out. I'm gonna stop blaming everybody. Watch out. Oh, God. There you go. The history of South Africa in a very short few minutes. But that's what I'm saying. Is I totally get the indigenous people and how they feel about things and the people but there is no wrong or right way of doing things because everybody wants something.
Yeah.
And as much as people say, no, we're not interested in being reimbursed financially, of course you are. You're looking for something. We can't get rid of all the citizens just to give you back decaying and dead buildings. What are you going to do? You know, run it to the ground? No, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation with no easy outcome.
Yeah.
All you can do is work together, hope for the best, and come to compromise.
Well, that's a big word, man. A lot of people don't know what the hell that means. Compromise.
And therein lies the deeper problem.
Well, I don't know about... I know very little about Canada. I mean, I know where it is. That's about it. I know it's fucking cold there, from what I've seen. But you also have summers. So, you know, like, you have your 4 seasons like everybody else. But what I find interesting is... like, the indigenous people. Are they American... Indians? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the history of Canada.
Well, you would... I mean, history calls them Indians. They're Aboriginal people of this land. They've been here for thousands of years.
Right.
Developing culture, things like that. Not really written history as per se in the way we think of writing. Right. Usually it's done through song, tales,
right,
totems, and that's how they speak of the history. especially the songs and tales of
Okay.
their history.
All right.
But other than that, I don't even know that much about. And I grew up in a small town near a reservation
Right.
and attended school with Aboriginal children, and some of them who were very good friends of mine. And I think I hung out with them more than I hung out with
Mm-hmm.
white kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as children, we didn't see race, color, things like that until we were much older
Right.
and had some understanding of politics.
Were you taught like? I mean, I can only use us as an example. I mean, we weren't taught to hate black people. We were just taught that you should not be in the same train car as them or ride the same
No.
bus as them. That's what we were taught, which is fucking
No.
retarded.
We weren't taught that to that extreme.
Okay,
at
so
all.
you didn't have that
fact-
kind of level of racism
No,
and control from the government, right?
not that I was aware of. But maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. I know that in the past, it was difficult for First Nations people to get things from the federal government because of some status or another. Things like that. My brother-in-law was First Nations.
Okay.
He suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome, and in turn became an alcoholic himself later
Right.
on in life, as symptoms appeared. And he also put himself through school. He went to university. He became a psychologist. He helped
Wow.
First Nations people in prison. There were those.
So he wasn't a
things.
slouch.
No, by no means was he a slouch. He worked for the township as a garbage man, who came to pick up our garbage every week, as well as everyone else who lived on our block. So he was no slouch, but he did suffer from mental illness and alcoholism, and it kind of was devastating to both my sister and the family,
No doubt, yeah.
which eventually led to divorce and things like that. But they had 3 children, who are all like mothers themselves now.
Okay.
So there's some good to that. He recently just passed away,
Oh man, that sucks.
and yeah.
So were you
I wish
in
I-
touch with him a lot, or not really, or?
I was until after I had left Ontario.
Right.
But if when I ever went back home, I would always make sure to be in contact.
Is that
But,
the same side of the family that you hadn't seen your sister in 20 odd years or something?
No.
Okay, right. That's a different side of the family.
Yeah, but that's my oldest sister's ex-husband.
Right.
The one that came out that I hadn't seen in 20 years is my second oldest sister.
Okay.
My third oldest I had seen just before the Olympics came to BC.
Good God.
Her husband had some work stuff come out here, so he thought he'd bring the family out here. So got to meet up with the sister and her family. And
so I mean, where does the family split apart then? I mean, without going into great personal detail, obviously, but it just sounds like a bit like a disjointed family.
Well, I would have to say that it's not split apart, really, apart from me.
Right.
All my sisters live in Ontario. They all have contact with each other.
Are you like the black sheep of the family?
Maybe.
Oh, now we get into the nitty-gritty of everything.
Maybe I just, yeah.
Maybe I just don't like people. Okay, fair enough. I understand that. How does that make you feel? Oh my god.
But all in all, yeah, we've had some disjointed moments in our family.
I think every family is like that anyway. God knows, ours is. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're full of 9 mils.
Yeah, we've got a few. Jesus.
Yeah, we got a few.
Just got a few. I haven't even shot my 9mm.
Neither have I.
It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
I'm carrying 100 rounds on me, and I haven't really used it.
So have I. I've got 100 9mm, 44 rifle, 40 44s, and 38 shotgun.
I think I use my rifle more in my
yeah, so
44.
do I. I actually use my shotgun more than anything else.
I've been using, in my solo game, I've been using the rifle and the shotgun a whole lot more.
Right.
And the 9mm. But ammo's coming up short. I have enough. I always find enough, but just enough, you know?
Yep. So it's about getting that balance right, about how much do you use and don't use too much and all that.
And fishing is slowed right down. I don't know why. But I've got 2 solar panels with first upgrades.
Have you noticed any sort of like power difference?
When slightly,
you do the upgrades?
Yeah. I can run the drill and the refinery as long as I make it back there at nighttime before the solar cuts out.
Right.
To turn on the generator. No problem. I have 4,000 power now. 400 nice. 400 mass.
Weren't we upgrading these things? Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were upgrading the solar panel.
Yeah, I think the first row might be almost complete.
So I've just been running around collecting electronic components for my stove.
Right. To get it to a point where you can sort in the power hack.
I want to get enough so that I can upgrade it.
You see, you know what's clever on that front is you have your build enough solar and wind turbine to cover the power of your fridge, and then that's your main thing. As long as you got enough power to cover the use of your fridge, even if it drops down below 500, the base system will always give you 0.33. So
Yeah,
that'll cover your fridge, which is fucking fantastic. So what you then do is you just get yourself a shit ton of storage, like 40,000 storage, and then you just use your generators or the power hack just to top it up every night, and then that'll last the entire day with everything running.
That's what I'm doing just with 4,000.
Yeah. Because 4,000 should cover you for the whole day.
Oh yeah, it does. I barely dip below 3,000 unless I'm building like lockpicks and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think what we're trying to do here is make sure that we've got throughout the day, got a good constant amount coming in, and we do. I don't think we get anything below 17,000. I mean, as fucking smooth sailing right now.
I guess I should have my winter coat on, but it hasn't been that cold.
Not yet. So what do Canadians do on Canada Day?
Generally they drink, they go see fireworks, they smoke weed, whatever.
Sorry. Smoke weed.
They party,
Right.
whatever Canadians do on that day. It's just a general excuse to get drunk and stupid.
Sounds like my average day.
Yeah.
I guess we should make some lockpicks, really, shouldn't we?
Oh, I don't have any on me. I thought I did.
I've
Wow.
only got one on me. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Alright.
We got no iron.
Iron is an issue. Alrighty. God damn.
Not in my game. Zinc is not an issue either, man.
No,
I have over 200
ridiculous.
zinc in my game. I'm like, what? Copper. No, copper, that's the issue.
Ah, shit. Fucking planks, man. Okay, I'm not sitting here doing goddamn planks.
Oh, I got the plank.
Fuck that. I'll grab a stack of wood and then just do planks on the fly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I thought there was enough there, but I guess not.
Audio. Let's do what we can find.
Yeah, I've also got an achievement for killing 30 moose.
30 moose.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Achievement
30
for
moose.
killing 30 moose by any means.
What does that mean? You chopped it to death with an axe?
Using any means necessary, I guess.
Did you use a little bit of slap and tickle?
I was going to take a picture of me behind the moose once.
Yeah, that's... I'll tell you what, Q, that's never been done. None of us have ever done that.
But it was perfect. It was at the right height and everything.
Yeah,
The legs were bowed right out.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And I'm like, no, they've done it. They've done it.
Like I say, so as if it's never been done, I can tell you. We've double teamed a moose and taken pictures and everything else. I mean, talk about being kids. Bloody hell. The silly plonkers.
I'm also looking into getting a water pump as well.
Well, you see, that during winter is a bonus.
Yeah, that's not having to go out and hack the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Destroying your axe in the process.
Yep. Yep, indeed.
Which is kind of silly, actually. Because that's usually how you start. Oh, I know what he should put in here. An auger to drill a hole in the ice.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. Bingo. Come on, be good. Ooh, yeah, some iron, electronic components, and so on. It's alright.
Well, that's good.
It'll do. It'll do. Bill, you burnt the top of your head.
Why we have hats?
Well, you know what? I'm picturing a bald-headed Git right now. Oh my god, why you go walking around with your zip undone, dude? You should know better than that. Oh my god.
Hooked top, eh?
Oh shit, that's funny.
Well, at least there's lotion for that.
Yeah, but he might get excited. Oh my god. Are you also looking for a cockatoo? Cockatoo,
Oh,
man.
that was so hilarious with you and Aiden.
A cockatoo. It's just the way you said it. A cockatoo. You know, a cockatoo. I was like, you looking? Wait, what? You looking for a cockatoo? I'm surprised. I thought you might be looking for a red bishop. Bloody hell.
That was so hilarious. Poor Aiden.
Yeah, I milked every bit of that. Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Cradle the ball, stroke the shaft.
Cradle the ball, swallow the gravy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Tropic Thunder. Oh, God. Can you imagine releasing that movie today, in this day and age? It would never get released.
No, it wouldn't. There would be protests. If it was, there would be protests like you wouldn't believe.
Jeez. I mean, with all the people identify as this and that and the other, and you'd have to have a whole bunch of different characters in that movie to appease everybody. God. That movie is just
and
absolutely historically brilliant.
And the way they did simple jack would just be.
Oh God, Jesus!
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh boy. Oh God! All the PC people out there. You can't do that. You can't say that. This is defamation of a character towards special needs people and. Okay, alright, Wolf, alright. You can keep it. That's fine. That's fine. You can have that little box if it makes you happy. It's fine with me.
Did you have a bear encounter?
Ah, it's a stupid white wolf.
No. Oh, I would have just blew his ass to Kingdom Come.
This is why I have so many bullets, because I don't ever shoot at anything.
Well, not that we
really
need.
needed it. No, exactly.
Not, not that we need food.
No,
I think we have enough food.
no. I mean, we've got so much stuff.
Thanks to Yordi's Chicken Express.
Chicken Express. Yeah, he's not. He hasn't been around because they changed his shifts.
Oh yeah.
You see, he's only working daytimes, no nighttime shifts now.
Oh.
They've they've sort of cut his hours back. So he said that he's going to be looking for another job.
Dang it, bingo!
Oh,
But I got
God
no, I got no lockpicks on me.
Neither do I.
How close are you?
I'm not even anywhere near. Well, I kind of heading my way back. You want to hang on?
Yeah,
I can run. I'll run back quickly.
See where I am?
Let's have a look. See. Oh boy, where you at? Are you spinning? Oh, just tell me where you at, because I can't see this fucking white snow on this map.
Right by the.
Oh, there you
fence.
are. Okay, down by the grub tree at the bottom there.
Yeah.
By Ian's stream.
But to the, I guess it would be coming towards me would be the left side.
Okay, I'm just getting onto the lake now, running back. I shall try and get there as soon as possible.
I have an axe. Can't I just chop the wooden box open? I mean, it is an axe after all, and it is a wooden box.
You would have thought, right?
I mean,
if there ever comes a day that somebody hacks that.
and the funny thing is, where you see where the locks would be, there are no locks on the lockbox. Ah, attention to detail, CT.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on, next patch I want to see locks on the lockbox.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Okay.
That's quality of life.
Yeah, that is a mega quality of life. That would be. Okay.
I mean, you got hinges on it. You might as well put locks on it. Oh.
Okay. Coming through now. Am I running back?
It's funny. I was like, oh, there's a lockbox. Oh, sweet, I can get it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not playing my solo game.
Yeah.
I have 5 lockpicks on me. I try not to leave home with no less than 4.
Man, I just go around killing the hunters and I just get everything off them. Don't even need the lock boxes.
Yeah, apparently so. But I think I'm at a situation now where I think I can turn on the hunters and I would be okay.
Well, I mean, only one way of finding out. Give it a go.
Yeah. I'm probably going to try it this weekend. Oh. And there's a box. Are you empty?
I am not.
Oh, okay.
I'm empty enough though. I'll just unlock it and then you can grab it. Alright, it's all yours.
Copper fragments. One electronic component? Are you kidding me?
God.
Not even sinew, just the copper seems to be the most valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good box.
Nah.
Because it's only 8 copper shards.
Oh look, more 9mm. Yay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what was also in the logbox. Like 9mm, like two 9mm.
Yeah.
But it is winter.
It is, yep.
In January.
Yep. Stuff is more scarce.
Copper.
Well, I've got another key on me if you find another lockbox. Headed towards Yordi's sort of stupid wolf. They chase the deer. Go on.
Yeah, it's not like we need deer meat and antlers either.
God no. Getting a shit
Funny
ton
how
of juniper berries, huh?
we're in where we've achieved the point where we can just pass up food.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There we go. In Yordi's yet. Ain't nothing gonna attack me in here. Okay. You know, there's something about this game that you get to a certain point and you go, maybe we should restart.
Oh, bingo.
Oh, okay. Where you at?
I'm just right on the top of the hill near Yordi's little hut there.
Yeah. Man, Wolf, where are you? There you are there. Okay.
On the mountainside towards the eagle nest.
Oh, you're on that side?
Yeah, yeah.
Other side of the lake. Okay. There you are. I see you. Okay. These 2 boxes, dude. Damn.
I've got a horseshoe up my butt.
Where is this wolf now? Get ready to shoot. There's something behind me, I think.
Yeah, here comes the wolf.
Okay, grab it.
Oh, I can't take it off.
Yeah. It's alright. I've got space.
Sinew.
Got it.
I'm full. Heading back home.
Yep. You're loving the cracking sound? I love doing that too.
I want to break through.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be so timed that March suddenly comes by and you just on ice next minute you're not.
Blunk.
Yeah, like a turd in a toilet.
Yeah. That's really cotton seed. I don't think we need any more cotton right now.
We need very little of anything.
Yeah. That's why I'm finding fiber everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it makes those fuel bricks, right? Those are handy.
I forgot my jacket. Now I'm getting cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's -5 in Bay Forest.
You got space for gunpowder and ammo casings?
Yeah, where you at?
Just, oh god. Near Floristic Falls.
Yeah.
It's getting cold. It's -7.
Yep. Just in Bay Forest.
Yeah, keep heading straight.
Yeah, I just got to go around a couple of wolves.
Yeah. Gonna turn to your right a little bit. There you go. I'm just, yeah, there you are. And there's another box over here.
Yep.
And there's another box down past that wolf. Aruf.
Aruf will no Aruf no longer.
Okay, let's hope I don't find any more boxes.
Yep. I'm gonna run back now.
That's a juniper, oh, or rose hip, or whatever they're called.
Juniper. What, you want to make gin and tonic now?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not? We got a distiller.
yeah, we could make some alcohol. And
We could make alcohol from potatoes, so surely we can make gin.
why not? Yeah, rose hip. That's what they're called. There's some more gunpowder and ammo casings.
Yeah, fuck that.
What can I dump?
Where are you?
Carrot seed. I can dump carrot seed.
Where you at?
Oh God. Just up the hill from your original base when I first started with you.
Okay, just up from the hill.
In Bear Forest.
In Bear Forest, okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's fucking boxes everywhere, man. Yeah, I see it.
Alright, let's hope I don't find any more.
I was trying to figure out why is my character walking so weird, man. You were right up my ass. Oh God, I just ran into a tree. What a dumbass. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Run ahead of you, chop a hole, and you jump and you land in the hole.
So I bit the bullet yesterday and got Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass
For
PC.
Starfield.
Not for Starfield actually, but I did notice that is going to be available on Game Pass.
Yes, it will.
Which is
It'll
fucking
be
nuts.
Game Pass exclusive.
Which is insane. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, for Microsoft Flight Sim.
Oh yes. Well, I do like that game. I haven't owned one in a while, but I do like that game.
Yeah, I just did my training, finished that this morning. So yeah, a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I haven't played a flight sim game in many years.
I used to play Microsoft Combat Flight Sim when they had their games channel on the net. You know, Microsoft Games.
Yep. Hey, Aiden.
And they were,
Hey, did you find your cockatoo?
Oh my god. Man, I couldn't stop laughing that night. Oh my god. Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, I just went into the marketplace for FS, and there's like a whole bunch of free stuff as well, and the marketplace has got plenty stuff to download and buy, and yeah, it's awesome. I think it was about 3 years ago I got access to Flight Sim, or 2 years ago or whatever, 3 years, I don't know, whatever. And it I don't think it was called Flight Sim. I think it was called Microsoft X or something like that. X Flight or X Sim, or I don't know. There was another one. I don't know. I can't remember. And that's the last time I played anything sort of like flight based. But yeah, it's nice to now see. This is Aiden and I were talking about this yesterday. This would be nice if Train Sim World and Dovetail games could pull their finger out their assholes and have an easy to use or easy to drive a train, easier setup. Because in Flight Sim you can dumb it down so that a lot of stuff the AI handles for you. You just basically. I mean, I want to get myself a joystick now.
Yes, you do.
Because playing on a controller is all fine and dandy, but I find that no matter what control I plug in, whether it's a PS3, an Xbox, or a Logitech, or whatever, generic PS4, I just find it overly sensitive. It's like I want a smooth bang to the left. And when I get to a point, it just suddenly just oversensitizes and just suddenly kicks the plane off into a mega roll to the left or to the right, whichever way I'm turning to, which is a pain in the arse. Joysticks is an A320. Well, I've done the Cessna. I haven't even done a free flight yet. I've been checking out the scenery add-ons for Cape Town, because I'd like to do a little series on that, record some footage of that and release it on the channel. But yeah, it's pricey. That'll have to wait till next month. As it is, the warden had to give me some money this morning just to cover my fucking phone bill. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least I got my membership in.
I saw so, dude. Thank you, man.
I didn't even realize it ran out until I got my Google message. I'm like, what? When did that happen? Well, I'll fix that right away.
Look, I've said it and I'll say it again. You don't have to.
Oh, I know, but still. I've cut back on a lot of content creators.
Dude, I messaged Sarge and I said to him, dude, I just can't afford to support your channel anymore. I'll be there when you release stuff and stuff like that, but I just can't afford it. Casper's just got memberships, so there's a couple of more that I have to cancel. I got to prioritize the ones that I'm going to be supporting. Casper's definitely one that I want to support, and I've joined his membership. But yeah, it just sucks, man. I just wish I could just remain signed to everybody, but I just can't afford it. It's just simple logistics, man. And I know what the offshoot of that is. You know, eventually they'll cancel their memberships as well, and yeah, it sucks. But you know, it's understandable.
And to me, I know that 99 cents per creator, it doesn't seem a lot, and it's not a lot, really.
Yeah, but you add them all up.
But you add it, yeah, that's it, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have over 100 subscribed channels, so if I was to donate money to, let's say, 90% of those, a buck a piece for each one.
Yeah. And the thing is, you only doing damage to yourself, though, because you want to get stuff for yourself too. I mean, you're talking about getting a new graphics card and all that. That shit is expensive, man.
Yeah.
I was just so happy when I switched to MS Flight on, and it ran through the settings with me, and it just said, this game will run perfectly on your system, and everything's set to ultra. And I was like, thank fuck for that. Last time I played it was set to ultra. Yeah, dude. At some points when changing the scenery, you can see it sort of like renders in a little bit, takes a little bit longer. I've got the real weather set and all those data settings and all that stuff.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's why.
But I don't mind doing that. I've got a 100 meg fiber connection, so that's not an issue. It can handle that, and it's an uncapped as well, unthrottled, uncapped, works.
Yeah, I have unlimited internet. It's not fiber, but I mean it's fiber to the building, but my building's so old, they have to run it through the original copper wiring.
Right.
So it's not as fast as fiber, but it's pretty close.
What speeds are you getting?
Oh, jeez. I haven't even looked at that yet. I can download a movie in about 10 minutes or less.
Okay.
And that's a high definition. That's
Right.
2 gig plus.
In about 10 minutes, so you must be running about like maybe
It-
20 meg fiber or something.
Something
Less
like
than
that.
Yeah, 10 meg maybe. Because I mean, I can. Not that you download movies at all, hey Q. Because, that doesn't happen.
I was once a pirate in my youth.
No, they can get you for past transgressions, man. Don't say shit like that on this channel. You were never a pirate, were you, Q?
No,
Arr,
I
me
was not.
hearty.
I'm actually against piracy.
Good save.
That's where all my money goes, is buying subscriptions
Yeah,
to the
there you
stuff
go.
that people would normally pirate.
Yeah, now with the RARBG gone, or GB or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah. God damn it.
RBG.
That rubber. Yeah. Yeah.
And there was that one that was based out of Richmond. Some Chinese guy from Hong Kong. It was really good too. He was running a really good torrent, and eventually
Kick-Ass?
they shut him down too.
Kick-Ass
not
torrents?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is still
Not-
gain, isn't it?
Yeah, Kick-Ass is, but
Or
you
mirror
gotta pay
sites,
the money.
yeah.
You gotta pay the money now for their mirror sites,
Right. Yeah.
or jump through a lot of ad hoops, which I don't want to do.
Yeah, I remember once going onto their thing, and I was just like, you know what? This is not nice.
Oh God, I can't remember the freaking name. My friend would know, because we both missed it.
You know what? I'll be honest with you, man. I don't miss pirating anything. It's like going legit, as it were, is so cost affordable now.
Yeah, it is.
There's so many sites out there where you can get your documentaries, like Curiosity Stream.
Oh jeez, that's one of the best streams. There's History Hit.
Yeah. There's tons of
There's
them.
all, yeah.
And they're really good too.
And actually, they're not that expensive. Your basic one is, let's say, about $10 a month.
Yeah. I mean, I got I think I got like a 60% discount through a streamer's advert.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For Curiosity Stream, and
If
I didn't
you,
I didn't keep it because I just couldn't afford it.
If you do History Hit and use their code Timeline, I think it is, you'll get a certain percentage off for so many months.
Nice.
History Hit's actually really, really good. I like it for its World War II documentaries, World War I documentaries, their political documentaries on U.S. politics and whatnot,
Okay.
as well as world politics and history on British military history. It goes on and on.
Right.
It's actually a decent channel, and I actually recognize some of the people from the History Television.
Huh.
When History Television used to be History Television and not reality television.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God, really? I just noticed Aiden's reply to your cockatoo. You remember?
Oh
You
god.
went out. 1 pound.
Don't forget to take your key. Yeah, this will be my final day, and then I'm gonna call it.
What would be 1 pound in Canadian dollars? About $3.
1 British pound.
$3. $2.50 to $3, I bet. Somewhere around there. Maybe even closer to 5. Hey, I remember when the British pound, I would come back from England with a couple of 20-pound notes and go to the bank and cash them in and get almost $100.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember coming back from the UK, man. From living there, we brought all our money back with us, transferred into our South African bank account. They phoned me like a week later and said the money's in. Would you like to transfer it today? This is what you'll be getting out of it. And I was like, shit, yeah. Give me that money. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like that every month. God damn. I'll be smiling. Was a nice fat stack too. Jesus.
But it's amazing how fast it can go.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. You see, that's the thing about moving to another country, is you get lost in the translation, the currency conversion.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, damn, I'm getting this much? Shit. All right, let's have a party. Next week, I'm flat broke.
Yeah.
What happened to all that money, Trev? Shit, dude, but I'm broke, but damn, let me just tell you. I had the best curry bush ever. My little curry cream pie. Oh, God. It's going from bad to worse.
Poor Trev.
Yeah, I know, right? Poor me.
It's cabin fever. That's it. It's cabin fever.
Is that what it is?
Trapped in the cabin because it's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah. I've got a scarf around my neck. I've got my 2 jackets on. It is cold, man.
And you can't go out, so you're stuck inside the house. It's cabin
I can go out. I mean, it's actually today's it started at 4 o'clock this morning. It was misty as all hell. Right now, if I had my webcam on, you would see. Right now, it is blue skies throughout.
Oh wow!
But icy cold.
But cold.
Yeah, ice cold.
Like how cold?
I'll tell you right now. Current temperature is 10 degrees.
Ooh, that's a little nipply.
It's a little nipply.
Even for us Canadians, 10 degrees is a little
and
nipply.
it's nearly 9:30 in the morning. Woo, weapons parts, yay!
Yeah, that'd be a little nipply.
What did I get out of that? Let's see. So I got some weapons parts, some copper, iron, bullets. Ooh, shit! I've got 8 electronics. Damn, that was a good find. Oh yeah, Aiden, you guys have got your summer at the moment. Tell you what, summer in London fucking sucks balls.
How hot is it there?
Oh, dude, when we were living there, it used to get so hot and stanky. While everybody took their holidays, you know, with the August bank holiday coming up, everybody was planning their holidays, and we would do the opposite. We would wait for everybody to go on their holidays, take up all the plane seats, all the train seats, and pay exorbitant fees and costs and whatnot. And we would just like work through the bank holiday, earn a little bit of extra money, wait for everybody to get back from their bank holiday weekend, and then we would take our holiday thereafter. Once everybody was back, roads were quieter, getting places to stay was easier.
Yeah.
The cost of air tickets was less. It's like everything, everywhere we went was always determined by the weather. Such as it is in the UK, because the weather can be a bit iffy. Well, it can be fucking iffy. Now coming back to South Africa, we always looked forward to that because the conversion rate was really in our favor. Like, really good in our favor. Like, we would go for meals and just, like, pay like £5 for a meal that's like a 600-gram steak or something. Just ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, just absolutely ridiculous. Go to a bar and maybe spend £20 and you're fucked off your trolley, man. It's awesome. But traveling back to South Africa, the airline, the flights, the tickets, you had to book it like 3 months prior. Book it in winter in the country you were in.
Oh, wow.
To get cheap, because it's a matter of like £1,000 per person difference.
Wow.
And that's a lot of money. That's a good holiday right there, man. Oh, so Jesus, so it's hot there. Bloody hell. 40 degrees, 40 plus.
Wow.
Oh, shit, that's
hot. Really hot.
That's our regular summer here. Between, Jesus, you're running into a den of wolves over there. Bloody hell.
That's extreme temperature for us too.
Yeah, that's. See, on average for us, we look at about a standard regular summer day is probably about 28, 29 degrees, 30 degrees, say. And sometimes between 30 and 40 for about maybe a month and a half. But we're not inland, we're by the coast, so we don't get those extreme temperatures. Drive a half an hour east of where we are, and then then we're in farmland, and then that is just horrendously hot. Thank God for cold beer. And cold Kraken.
Have you got your bottle yet?
No, I haven't. I fucking can't afford it. I will, before Christmas, I will get myself a bottle. I was financially just got to get my shit sorted. It's all over the place at the moment. I'll tell the warden to get me a bottle for Christmas. She'll buy it. She can afford it. Man, I just remember living in London, getting onto the tube train. Where we last lived, we had to get a tube underground train to get to an overland train. It was a fucking nightmare, man. And the underground is just so disgustingly dirty and hot. I never sat down on the underground because I just, prefer to stand up. Besides, it's for the elderly and the ladies, so I never bothered. A lot of people just didn't bother to get up for the elderly or the ladies. It's so fucking stupid. That annoyed the shit out of me. I remember once, at peak of summer, and there I am standing between the two carriages by the window, just to get a blast of air coming in from the tunnel, and it was hot. And there was this girl, typical chav-like, sat there, and she's pregnant, heavily pregnant, at least 8 months. And she stands up, comes over to me and says, "Can you get out of the way of the window? You're blocking the airflow." And I just looked and said, "Love, you didn't have to get up to tell me that. You could have just you know, yelled at me from afar, "You're pregnant and the train is going all over the place. I think you should sit down." Blocking the fucking window. I mean, really. And I mean, that train was bouncing left and right, man. And she was unsteady on her feet as well. Just don't have to get up to ask me that. Just ask nicely from afar. It's okay. I'm not gonna get angry. It's all right. Like I said, I was more concerned about her than anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, sit down, dude. You know, seriously. Fucking one jolt and you're gonna start dropping water everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Can you imagine?
Yeah, right? Fucking hell.
I mean, I can think of worse places that women can give birth, but...
But it's unsanitary, that place. The tube is not exactly clean. I mean, standing by the carriage window just to get a little bit of airflow coming in. You get home and the first thing you always do when you come back from work is go for a shower. If you're not going to the gym or whatever. Or doing some extracurricular or whatever. But it's just like so dirty, and you just cannot wait to get that feeling of grime and dirt, sweat off you. And when the train is rammed on your way home. I mean, we learned pretty damn quickly. Now, what you did was you stayed for about another half an hour or an hour at work. Just so that you can beat like the mad rush home.
Yeah.
Because it was fucking insane. Right, there we go. That'll be that then. You can go back to your solo game now. Because I know what it's like, man. Once you start, you just want to keep on going.
Yeah. Maybe.
Mind you. Oh, it's just gone past midnight there. Of course you can stay up.
Yeah, it's no longer Canada Day.
You didn't have to feel bad about being Canadian now.
Yeah, well, at least it was time and a half pay for me.
Well, there you go. So it was a bonus then.
Yeah.
Rightio, there we go, guys. Thanks for playing, Q, for jumping in, leaving your solo game to jump in and have a little bit of fun.
No worries.
And
Good chatting with you.
Yeah, as always, man. A happy Canada Day to everybody. So there's no Subsistence stream tomorrow. So just let everybody know. So Q, you're free to play your solo game. Yeah, I've got to free up space because this Game Pass thing. There's a shit ton of games that are available. So I'm gonna have to go through and I've been eyeing some nice things. So yeah, it just dude, it took me nearly 24 hours to download Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh wow!
The connection,
yeah, I know.
The connection was so slow though.
Yeah, it is with Xbox.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. So any large game you're gonna take.
Can you imagine how long Starfield's gonna take when that gets released? Oh my god, that's gonna take days.
Yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna buy it on Steam.
Oh, dude, just get it on Game Pass, man, for free.
I know, but I don't want to wait.
Oh my God, to financially be in that position where you don't have to wait. You lucky bastard.
Well, I'm not, but I am.
Wait, what?
I can do it, but I will make sacrifice.
Oh yeah. I can't
Yeah,
sacrifice my firstborn, unfortunately.
I might do Game Pass. It depends on.
Fuck that, man. Because you know every other Tom, Dick, and Harry's gonna have the game. So, from a streamer's point of view, people can scramble to play the game online and stream it all they fucking want. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna get the game as and when it comes through. I don't care.
I just want to play the game. I don't.
Yeah. So do I.
But
are they gonna? Is it gonna be a multiplayer game?
I'm just hoping my system can handle it. No, it's a single.
Oh, is it a single?
Player.
Okay.
It's a single player.
Okay.
The storyline looks pretty good. I'm actually hoping there's one more delay. That it's not going to come out on September 6th. I want it to come out later than that. The more they work on it, the better it is going to be. I think September 6th is too early, in my opinion.
It was slated. I remember when I first looked at it, it was slated for 2022. And then I was like, geez, this is getting close to release date. Next minute it said 2023.
Yeah.
So they really pushed it back.
Yeah, they really pushed it back. They learned their lesson from 76. And I hope they just kind of push it back just a little bit. I want them to fine tune the combat. From what I've seen of their gameplay, it's gotten a lot better than when they first showed the combat. Oh, Jesus. And fine tune the worlds that you're going to go visit, because there's going to be a lot. Like, it's going to be, it kind of reminds me of EVE Online, but solo play.
Interesting.
It just has that sort of EVE Online nuances with all the different planets and places you can go. But in EVE Online, you never get out of your spaceship. You're always in your spaceship.
Okay.
So having planetfall and being able to walk among the planets just takes it to that whole new level. Yeah, I played EVE Online for years.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Never played it.
When I was sending money orders to Iceland.
Money orders to Iceland?
Yeah, I was sending money orders to pay for my EVE Online subscription.
Good God. Jesus, money orders.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. You still have to go in and fill in forms and shit like that.
Yeah. Western Union.
Western Union, yeah. Bloody hell.
How
times have changed, AQ.
Because gift cards weren't accepted online in Canada at that time, so I couldn't pay by gift card. I didn't have a credit card at the time.
Damn.
So the only way I could pay for it was as if I sent them a money order. And I did that for like 2 years.
Oh my God, can you imagine? For 2 years, money orders. Now screw that, man. How lazy the world has become. Ay. Anyway, whatever. Yes, and that's right. Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 can also be played on day one when it gets released. Yeah, looking forward to that too.
God.
I just got to make sure I've got enough money in my bank account every month now. That's the only thing. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to cut up my Spotify. I'm gonna have to release myself from several other streamers, I think.
Oh.
Stick to the ones that were loyal to me. That's how it's gonna have to be. Anyway, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. Thanks so much. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day wherever you are. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes and everything else. Aiden, I'll speak to you shortly. Alrighty. Cheers, everybody.